What's the deal, world? I go by the name of Bizbilla. We are back with BYC Gaming. Bring your controller. It is the New York Mets franchise, episode number 19. And today the Mets are debuting their City Connect jerseys. Hopefully it leads to a win. We got a tough matchup against the St. Louis Cardinals, who are currently standing at 19-6 on the season. They'll be wearing their alternate role jerseys. It's a spiffy event going down here in New York. So I'm a little mad that they don't have the Senga jersey the way that it is in real life, where it has the Japanese lettering. Either way, Senga is your starter today. He's going to start things off against Tommy Edman. And the Mets' first pitch in these new uniforms is a bullet down the line. DJ Stewart going to field it off the wall. It'll be a stand-up, lead-off, first pitch swinging double for Tommy Edman. And the Cardinals start things off in a good way. All right, so Senga going to have to work here to get out of this situation. He does a good job of that on the next pitch. So 2 pitches, we got a base hit and now a ground out as Lindor makes the play right there. Let's get a look at this St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Look at the batting averages from 1 to 9. Your lowest batting average is 244. I mean, everybody pretty much putting the ball in place, so we're going to have to make good pitches today. Brendan Donovan grounds out, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt now. Goldschmidt, easily one of the best hitters in baseball. Very consistent from his days with Arizona. And now here is a member of the Cardinals. That pitch is inside, but called for a strike. Paul lets the ump know about his displeasure. Man, get back in the box, man. You're taking mad time. Senga with the pitch.
Ball.
Misses upstairs. 97 on the gun. 2-1 count. This one's a grounder.
Out.
And then we got 1 out. Shut out the sky. Appreciate you. Nolan Gorman stepping to the box now. 2 outs. So this umpire is definitely calling the inside part of the plate as a strike. See Gorman, similar displeasure as Goldschmidt. We got a runner 90 feet away from scoring. 0-1 count with 2 outs. Make it 0-2 count. 4-4 hits the bottom of the zone. Senga now with a chance to set these Cardinals down. 0-2 count. That one chop foul. We'll do 0-2 again. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
That one misses low.
Yes.
And he's caught looking at a fastball, so Senga gives up a leadoff double, but works his way back, retires 3 straight, and the Mets are due up in the bottom of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
In steps Brandon Nimmo. Mets going up against Sonny Gray here. We got an 0-1 count.
Ball, that's too low.
Sinker's going to miss just outside of the zone as we get a look at the pitch repertoire for Gray.
2-1.
5 pitches to work with for him. Ooh. Missed time that one. Good pitch to hit. Nimmo now in a 2-2 count. Ooh. That one misses the bottom of the zone. Count full here. Nimmo makes decent contact. Center fielder giving chase, and Carlson going to chase that one down at the warning track, and that's the first out. Let's see if we get a look at Jeff McNeil, who's on deck, and the rest of the Mets lineup. Today we're starting Mark Vientos at DH. Instead of Jeff McNeil, 293 batting average, 10 RBIs on this early season, only 4 walks. I feel like when Jeff gets in those hitters counts, not necessarily looking to walk, but do just that, put a swing on the baseball. Timing a little off on the cutter a bit earlier. It's a 1-1 count.
2-1. Timeout. Ahoy.
2-2 count.
Full count.
Now we got another full count here. Francisco Lindor on deck, payoff pitch on the way. That one's going to be popped up in the shallow left. Shortstop's going to come over and make the catch.
Batting third.
And that'll be a second out. So I'm not going to lie. I'm digging these Mets jerseys. Not going to lie. Like, I was a little worried when I was seeing some of the rumored jerseys, but when they finally came out, not going to lie, I'm digging them. Lindor steps in. He's batting at an even 300. Currently riding an 8-game hitting streak. Right now, the Mets timing a little bit off. Getting good pitches to hit. That was another one right there. Count even at 1. Man, I mean, he's giving us good pitches to hit. We just cannot get the timing right. Oof, and then full right there on the slurve. And Lindor sat down on strike. So good start from Sonny Gray. Retires the Mets in order. St. Louis going to come to the plate here in the top of the second.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
All right, so Senga starts Arenado off with a strike. This one grounded to second. Good job fielding it by McNeil. That'll be the first out.
The left fielder, Jordan.
Man, St. Louis, I don't know if does St. Louis get the credit that they deserve for some of the runs that they've had. I'll get the statistics to kind of co-sign what I'm saying, but Jordan Walker now stepping in here. We got an 0-1 count. Had to sit and think about what pitch I wanted to throw for a second. It'll be the slider. That one will miss. One-two count. Nice cutter. Swung on and missed. But do y'all realize that the Cardinals have 11 championships? with their last one being in 2011, I'll run through their title wins real quick. It's a new bar session, but their first championship was in 1926. They beat the Yankees in a 7-game series. So we got an 0-1 count. That one fouled off. Then in 31-34 as well, they beat the Athletics in 31 and the Tigers in 34. And those were also 7-game series. Senga with the 0-2 count. That one fouled off. We'll repeat the count here. Got him looking on the forkball. We'll pick it up from 1934 and continue to talk about the Cardinals championship runs as the Mets come up in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
All right, so in steps Pete Alonso. 10 home runs on the year, 21 RBIs. Also 16 walks. He'll start this count off against Gray. 1-0. So in 42, the Cardinals beat the Yankees. 44, they beat the St. Louis Browns. 46, they beat the Red Sox. 64, they beat the Yankees. Wow, they really went 7 games in a lot of these series as well. Ooh. A little too anxious there from Pete. 2-1 count. But in 64, they beat the Yankees in the 7-game series. 67, they beat the Red Sox in the 7-game series. Then in 82, they beat the Brewers in the 7-game series. Like, that's wild. Oh, man, I should have taken a hack at that one. 3-2 count. Good swing there from Pete, but it's going to be right to the second baseman. That'll be the first out. So in 82, they beat the Brewers, but the only championships that I've been alive for during the Cardinals run are the 2006 Cardinals, who beat the Tigers in a 5-game series. And then most recently, 2011, they beat the Rangers in the 7-game series. So 11 titles for the St. Louis Cardinals. 0-2 count here to Francisco Alvarez. Whew. Made him look silly on the slurve. Second K of the game for Gray. Look at the pitch sequence. That curveball started so high and ended up in the strike zone. In steps DJ Stewart now. That pitch going to be on the inside part of the plate. Stewart making his way into the lineup more regularly because of his home run power ability. Currently in an 0-2 count here.
1-2.
Mets yet to get a hit so far. That will continue. Stewart sat down on strikes. Mets gonna come up and face the bottom half of the order against the Cardinals here in the third.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ball, no.
Wilson Contreras in the box. Interesting to see him have 2 stolen bases already on the season. 3rd on the team. Nasty slurve. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Senga looking for the K. Throws a forkball in the dirt. But the slider will get him swinging 84 miles per hour. And it's the 4th K of the game
The center
for
fielder,
Senga. Look at the break on that.
Carlson.
9-inch break on the slider. Starts in one part of the zone and ends up in no man's land. Contreras sat down on strikes. All right, Carlson steps up.
Ball.
I thought that one was a strike. Umpire thought otherwise. Carlson's got 10 RBIs along with 4 home runs on this year.
Yep.
Looks at a cutter. This one roped to right field. Hopefully DJ Stewart can get there. It's going to be just out of his reach. And it's going to bounce over
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
the fence. Yikes. Tommy Edman steps in. He's already got a double in this game. Oh, 2 count here to Edman. Senga with that slurve, throwing it confidently right now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
2 outs.
Jonathan.
Brandon Donovan takes a fastball for strike 1. He takes another one up high for strike 2. Senga with a good chance to get the Mets out of this inning. Runner still on second. It's an 0-2 count. Whew. Senga sets him down on 3 strikes. And that is a good job from Senga to get the Mets out of trouble.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ball outside.
All right, intercept Starling Marte.
Hook one.
It's a 1-1 count. So I was thinking about Mark McGwire. It's crazy, man. 583 home runs. He was really a monster
Ball.
when he played for St. Louis. And I know these guys got, steroid allegations, but
No.
I feel like you can't tell the story of baseball without Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and, Barry Bonds and
Take your base.
all these guys who have these accusations. These guys are some of the greatest players who ever, played the game. And I know. But I would like to see these guys honored, man. They made me really fall in love with baseball during that time. I mean, I already was a big fan, during the early to mid 90s when I was a kid. But truth be told, man, it's nothing like that summer where Sosa and McGwire were fighting for the home run crown. Marvientos fouls that one off. Count will remain 0-2. We got Marte on first.
Ball one.
1-2 count now. This one's popped up. I'm hoping it makes it into the crowd. It does not. Arenado retires. Vientos on the pop out. We got one gone in the bottom of the third. Coming to the plate now is Brett Beatty. Fastball upstairs, strike one. Sinker down low. That one upstairs. 1-2 count.
2-2. Ball 3.
Countdown 4. We're going to send Marte in motion. Brendan Nimmo on deck. Payoff pitch on the way to Brett Beatty.
That's the ball. Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk. We now got 2 runners on here.
The left fielder, number 9.
So Mets still yet to get a hit, but able to put 2 walks together. And now load the bases up for Brendan Nimmo. Good curveball. If I would have recognized it out of his hand, probably would have put a good swing on that pitch. Okay, I recognize that one, but it's going to be a grounder and it's going to be a double play. The Cardinals get out of any trouble right there. All we can do is wonder what if Arenado gloves it, since it's Donovan over the first, and the Mets are retired. Still no hits, but we're headed to the 4th.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey. No balls. 1 strike.
So the Mets being no hit right now. Corbin Burns in our MLB franchise series here. He just threw a no-hitter against, man, I feel like I forgot already. I think it was the White Sox. Don't quote me on that. But it was Corbin Burns throwing a no-hitter in his last start for the Orioles. This one grounded to third. It's going to be a tough play for Beatty. Oh, man. I'm just glad he didn't. That wasn't someone with speed. We could have made it to second there as Beatty fumbles that one. It's going to be ruled a base hit. Gorman fouls that one off. 26 RBIs so far on the season.
1-1.
That one in the dirt. Good block from Alvarez. Swing and a miss from Gorman. 1-2 count.
That's the ball.
Senga throws one upstairs. A bit of a purpose pitch, which leads to the slurve. 7th K for Senga. That slurve has been setting him down. Look at the break on that one. 81 miles per hour. Nothing he can do with it. That one popped up foul. Oh, 0-2 to Arenado.
1-2. Two.
Senga throws a slurve again. That one was tough for Arenado to handle. He grounds it to first. He grounds it to Senga. The throw is made to first. Goldsmith will advance to second. Jordan Walker going to step in. Fastball down the plate for strike one. Senga with his 50th pitch right here. It's going to be a strike. 0-2 count. Late swing from Walker. Able to foul it off. 0-2 count. Another one barely fought off.
Ball.
Fastball upstairs.
Ball. No.
Oh, man. That was close. Swing and a miss, though. The slurve takes down another hitter. Swing and a miss from Jordan Walker. Senga is dealing right now. 8 strikeouts. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Jeff.
As we always say at this time, this is not John Shambi or Chris Singleton. This is your boy B.I.Z. Beisbol. We are rocking out the New York Mets franchise series, episode 19. A little live commentary for y'all. So far, the Mets having mixed results, but more wins than losses so far in this season. Playing a tough team like St. Louis. We have a very tough first stretch of the season. You see, we played the Dodgers already. We got swept by them. We split a 4-game series with Atlanta. Right now it's a 3-0 count. Lindor's on deck, who struck out in the first. McNeil popped out in his previous at-bat. 94 mile per hour four-seamer. He's going to make this a 3-1 count. Another fastball right there. Makes it 3-2. But McNeil stays patient and draws a walk right there. So I made that comment earlier that McNeil doesn't take many walks, but right there draws his 5th. In steps Lindor now. Ooh, that was a bullet off. Wow, I didn't. So look, I'm not complaining. I got to see that replay though. Ooh, Sonny Gray took a shot right there. That's wild. I think that's the Mets' first hit. It came at the expense of Sonny Gray. So let's just take a look at everything that happens right here. First of all, you got Lindor hitting this one directly at, ooh, took that shot to the rib. So this is the part that I'm interested in. Why didn't Goldsmith, why can't I lock on the call? There we go. Okay, so why doesn't he tag Lindor right there? That is insanity, bro. It works in our favor. I really didn't realize that he just ran through him right there. And then Lindor easily beats Gray to the bag because he just got hit with the baseball. Wow. That's actually pretty wild. All right, now
No.
Pete Alonso steps in. First pitch from Gray after getting hit in the ribs with that line drive is a ball. Ooh. Alonso late on that fastball. Definitely could have done some damage right there. 1-1 count to the Mets RBI leader. Oh, another fastball. We just cannot time right there. Good swing timing. So we actually did put a good swing on that one.
Ball.
Slurve.
2 strikes.
This is down low. The 60th pitch on the way here from Gray. So that Slurve. Slurve is the pitch of the day, man. 4th K for Gray. Alonso sat down on strikes. Gray getting confident throwing the Slurve now. Mets with 2 base runners on. 1 out. Now got an 0-2 count to Frankie Alvarez. Able to foul off the cutter. We got an 0-2 count. Oh, there's that Slurve again. That one fouled off. Still an 0-2 count to Alvarez.
1-2.
1-2 count now. 6th pitch of the at-bat on the way.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, just a little bit early on that one. Alvarez able to foul it off. We got the 8th pitch on the way. Tries to get him with the Slurve again. Alvarez able to fight it off. We'll do 2-2 once again. Now, Gray not getting the same results he was a few pitches ago with the Slurve. Full count. 2 runners on. The runners are in motion. The fastball misses upstairs. Sonny Gray now up to 23 pitches in this inning. And he now has to deal with DJ Stewart with the bases loaded. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 0-0 game. Mets Cardinals here on BYC Gaming. Ball 1 to Stewart. There you see the 2 Franciscos occupy 1st and 2nd. McNeil is the runner on 3rd. Fastball in the bottom part of the zone. For a strike, we got a 1-1 count. Nearly gave chase to that fastball. Decided to lay off. Still a strike. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball upstairs. Let's see what the timing says about that one. Gray gets a big strikeout right there. I was late. Yeah, it looks like I was late. Now they're saying early. In steps Marte. Takes a Slurve. For a strike, he walked in the 3rd inning. Counts even to Marte, who's playing center field today.
Ball 2. 2-1.
2-1 count to Marte. Base is still loaded here in the fourth. Oh, late on that one. And the right fielder going to get there and make the play. So Sonny Gray does a good job getting the Cardinals out of trouble. The Mets load the bases, including getting their first hit, but unable to bring anybody home. Still 0-0 from Citi Field.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball 1. Yep.
1-2 count. Senga has got ahead of the majority of the people he's faced today. 1-2 count. And one slap down the line. Foul ball will repeat. 1-2. 60th pitch on the way
2-2.
from Senga. It's now a 2-2 count.
Full count. Ball 4. Take your base.
Senga gonna miss with the fastball right there. It's his first walk of the day.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Runner gonna go on that pitch, but he's gonna have to go back to first base as Alvarez is gonna make a play in the on-deck circle.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Outside.
Dylan Carlson steps in here. Fouls that one off. Fouls another one off. You now got a 1-2 count. Senga has been on point in this game. Let's see if it continues here. 1-2 count.
Ball.
Ooh, that's a tough one to lay off.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a beautiful cutter. 9th K of the game from Senga.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now Tommy Edman going to step in. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
3 rides.
Tommy Edman looks at a 96-mile-per-hour fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Cutter misses away. Ooh, Edman puts more good contact on the baseball. We just got to make sure to get this one back into the infield to prevent them from scoring. And look at that, good throw from DJ Stewart. Hits the cutoff, man. And the throw is made to get the runner out at home. Good throw from DJ Stewart. And the Mets avoid giving up the go-ahead run. It's still tied. Stepping into the box, 4 for 15 on the season. Mark Vientos, those numbers good enough for a 276 average. Sonny Gray back out to do work. 0-2 count now. Gray up to 80 pitches. Mets definitely do a good job running up pitch counts. That is definitely the case here in this game. Gray has been solid all throughout, only giving up 1 hit to this point. Has given up a few walks.
Ball. 1 ball.
Right now it's a 1-2 count to Vientos.
Ball.
Count now even is at 2 as the Mets fans try to will on this ball club. Count now full. Good job from Vientos working it back from 0-2. Payoff pitch.
Take your base. Ball
It's
four.
going to be another walk for Gray. 5th walk of the game.
For the Mets, the third
Probably the
baseman,
most walks we forced from a starter. Very interesting because, like I said, we weren't able to get any hits for the most part. The only hit coming off of Sonny Gray, literally and figuratively. As we got a new pitcher in the game. Y'all give me 1 second real quick. We're going to take a quick break. All right, sorry for that delay. Let's get back to baseball as the lefty comes out of the pen for St. Louis.
No
Throws a
ball.
fastball right by Brett Beatty for strike one. We get a look at the pitches for this reliever. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name,
That's the ball.
so we'll just call him Matt. His mom naming you Matthew. I'm going to call him Matt.
Ball two.
Beatty now in a 2-1 count. We're going to put the Mets ahead here in the 5th. Runner on first, nobody out. Count now even at 2. Vientos the runner on first. Ooh, that's a tough call right there. I'm not even mad at Beatty for taking that one. Very close, but call for a strike. Not quite sure about that one. Not quite sure about that one at all. Either way, instead Brandon Nimmo now. And Nimmo puts a big swing on the baseball. And this one's gonna hit the wall. It's a gapper. Vientos is gonna score. Brandon Nimmo in there with a triple. I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot I was running the third on that one. I thought he was standing in there at second. But Nimmo puts on the wheels. Look at him go. Around the bags in there with a triple. And it's an RBI. Jeff McNeil now going to step in. That's a great swing from Nimmo right there. Just want to see that one more time. Y'all know how I do. We celebrate all of our good moments. Just want to see that swing again. I don't know what it is, like lefty sometimes is a really good matchup for Nimmo. That's why I like putting him in the top of the lineup. That's just a great swing. Hitting it off the wall. It hits that wall. Right fielder a little delayed on throwing that one in. I hate when I do that. So we'll wait for Nimmo to come back around the bag. I want to get a screenshot of him coming around second. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I am a sucker for screenshots. All right, we got a 1-0 game. We got a man on third, and we got one out. Jeff McNeil stepping into the box, takes a strike. 94 miles per hour. McNeil drew a walk in the fourth. Ooh, I should not have swung at that. I'm going to bait him into throwing it home just to test his arm out. But we will not make the mistake of forcing our way home. So, tough AB right there for McNeil. Probably could have waited for a better pitch. Either way, Lindor steps in now. Before the Nimmo triple, Lindor had the only hit of the game. That was a single. Back in the fourth inning. We're in the fifth now. It's 2 outs. And the count's even at 1. Mets rocking the Citi Connect jerseys right now. Playing pretty good baseball in this one-run game. Nimmo 90 feet from making it 2-0. And we got a 3-1 count here. Pete, 269 hitter. With runners in scoring position, he's on deck. We got a 3-1 count to Lindor. Thought I was going to see something to hit right there, but instead the breaking ball misses on the inside part of the plate. So the Mets will have runners at the corners with the power hitter, Pete Alonso, stepping in. Alonso with a 261 average on the season. He's going to get a curveball out the gate. Alonso, the leader in OPS. Thought I could do something with that slider. Instead, it's fouled off. We got an 0-2 count. Got me with the fastball. Swing and a miss, but Brandon Nimmo gets the Mets to strike here in the fifth. It's his triple. It's an RBI, and it's a 1-0 Mets lead.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan now stepping into the box. Takes a fastball upstairs. Senga gives up a single right there to Donovan. And the Cardinals start off with a runner on first. Let's go ahead and get some arms going in the bullpen. Senga throws a slurve for a first pitch strike. Goldschmidt 1 for 2 on the day. He had a single back in the fourth. Oh my goodness, that was good contact, but it's going to be right to the center fielder. Marte makes the catch, now throws it back into the infield. One gone in the sixth. So far it's been a very good pitching performance from Senga. A few isolated hits for St. Louis. Senga's been steady. He throws one in the dirt right there. And that's going to get the runner to second on the wild pitch. That cutter, definitely not where I wanted to throw it. Stewart going to have to get under this one and make a throw. Back into the infield. Runner will stay put at second. We got 2 outs. So we got a bit of a tough decision right here. Okay, so we don't face the lefty yet. The lefty is on. No, wait. Okay, I'm tripping. Thought we had a lefty coming up to the plate right here. Instead, it's Arenado. Senga throws a strike. Senga trying to get through 6 here.
1-1.
Throws out one upstairs. 1-1 count. 1-1 now goes to 2-1. Swing on a miss on the cutter. Count even at 2. Man on second. 2 outs. Senga with the pitch.
No.
Woo.
Full count.
Tough slurve, the layoff. Jordan Walker's on deck. He struck out twice today. Senga with the payoff pitch to Arenado. It's going to lead to a walk. Second walk of the day for Senga. Walker now steps in with 2 runners on. Trusting Senga right here, going to leave him in the game. Oh my. Oh my. Woo. Very fortunate that was a foul ball. 0-2 count. Oh man. Not as fortunate this time. That one's going to bring home a run. The ball thrown away, but Alvarez does a good job of getting on it. And that's going to do it for Senga. I'm going to take him out the game after we get a replay. I don't even know why I dove at that. That was just wishful thinking. So that'll be it for Senga. We can go ahead and take him out of this game. Stinks because I really wanted him to get the win. Probably left him in just a little too long. The skipper going to pull Senga, but he had a really good start here today. He's responsible for the runners remaining on the bases. It's a 1-1 game. Jorge Lopez now coming in the game to do work. See if he can get the Mets out of this jam right here. 2 men on, 2 men out. Lars Newbar into the box. He takes a sinker, then he fouls one off. It's quickly 0-2. We are live from beautiful Citi Field. Mets looking to keep this game tied. Swing and a miss. Alvarez blocks the curveball in the dirt. Makes a throw down to Pete. But Jordan Walker, he fouled one down the line. That nearly gave them the lead. And then on the following pitch, he does what he needs to do. Ties it up for the Cardinals.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
No, that's a ball.
Francisco Alvarez.
1 ball, no strike.
Up to the dish now. 1-0 count. One count. Oh. Got me to chase on that curveball.
He's out.
Alvarez grounds it to third. That's the first out. DJ Stewart now steps in. Roast one foul down the line. 351 on base percentage for Stewart. We could really use a hit or a walk drawn. Instead, we're going to get a grounder to first. Paul Goldsmith going to step on the bag, handle it himself. 2 gone here in the 6th. Here comes Starlin Marte, coming off of a solid series in San Francisco. A series in which he hit his first home run on the season. Late on the 88-mile-per-hour slider right there for strike one. The swing by Marte, and it's going to end up in the glove of Jordan Walker, though, unfortunately. We're now headed to the 7th inning. It's tied at 1 in New York.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Yeah.
Contreras stepping into the box now. Oh-2 count. We'll repeat 0-2 after this. Shout out to everybody that watches out there, whether live or on the playback. If you're new, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is much appreciated. I'm going to step off the mound on that one. Throw a change up here instead. Contreras able to foul it off. 2-2 count. Got him looking. Jorge Lopez has definitely been one of our best relievers. And doing another good job today. As we'll warm up Brooks Raley. We got some lefties coming up. 1-0 count now to Dylan Carlson. Count now even after the 97-mile-per-hour sinker is in there. Carlson able to pop this one into shallow left. Oh, Lindor nearly made the play, but it's going to bounce off of his glove and fall in. I guess it's going to be scored a hit. So Tommy Edman steps in. I really want to bring Raley in now. Let's do that. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just do it. So Brooks Raley gonna come into the game. Got the switch hitter coming up. Then you got the lefty in the next matchup. That slurve has been the pitch of the day. That's also the pitch that Raley throws well. We got a runner on first base with Tommy Edman stepping into the box here. That one misses low. Edman has 2 doubles in today's game. So let's definitely not try to give him anything he can drive right here. Quickly, it's a 1-2 count. Raley with a chance to retire Edman early in the count. That one's going to be in the third. Great block right there from Francisco Alvarez.
Ball 3.
Edman lays off his changeup. Count is now full, 3-2. The pitch from Raley. Rounded to third. Beatty makes a nice glove play on it. McNeil throws it to first. It is a double play around the horn. Very, very clutch right there. That was much needed. Raley gets it. Grounded to the infield. And they make a big play. It's time to stretch. And now it's time for Mark Vientos to come to the plate. I think this guy's name is maybe Laborator. But either way, he's been solid out of the bullpen. Still in the game now here.
Ball.
1-1 count. Mark Viento's getting the start today. Puts this one in play. Hit near the warning track. But it's going to be the first out.
The third baseman,
Brett Beatty now steps in.
1-0.
I was going to pinch hit for him, truth be told. But we'll let him stay in the game for now. Thinking about putting Mauricio in the game. But I'm glad we didn't. Beatty puts one in play. That is going to be a stand-up double, and I think I'm still gonna put Mauricio in the game. We're gonna go ahead and pinch run for Beatty. He puts one in the corner, and it's a stand-up double. That is much needed. Let's step out the box right here. It's Nemo. Gets ready to come up. He had a triple in his last at bat. Okay, I definitely forgot to take out Beatty that fast. Let's just make sure the speed isn't a big differential. It's 57 to 63. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a difference, but I'm still going to do it. All right, Mauricio. So mad at myself for swinging at that. 1-1 count. Another slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count here. Another really good swing from Brandon Nimmo, and it's going to drop in there as an RBI double, and the Mets regain the lead on a clutch hit from Brandon Nimmo. Ground rule double. And now Jeff McNeil going to step in. 1 out. Nimmo on second. Good swing there. We bluff the tag to third. Nimmo will stay put.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor now stepping up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Batting from the right side now. Ooh, that fastball got my attention, and we give chase, we pop it up, and that'll be the end of the inning. But Brandon Nimmo comes through again with a really big swing. It's a ground rule double. It's an RBI ground rule double, and it's now a 2-1 Mets lead heading into the 8th.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
All right, Brooks Raley going back to work.
1 strike.
0-1 count. Make it 0-2. Back-to-back sinkers in the zone. Donovan in an 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. We got 1 out. We'll get another look at the pitch from Raley. Nasty 14-inch break on the slurve. That is absolutely filthy. Nothing that Donovan can do with it. Swing and a miss. And as it bounces in the dirt, That is your third strike. All right. Let's go with the righty-righty matchup. We'll take Brooks Raley out the game. In comes Adams. He'll come in to face Paul Goldschmidt. He takes a 95-mile-per-hour fastball upstairs.
Ball 2. 2-0 to count.
Finally get Goldsmith to chase that upstairs fastball. He fouls it off, 2-1 count. Looks like a slider right there. 2-2 count. Count even at 2. Mets fans getting live. Time to get hype. Adams in the 2-2 count. Gonna miss with that slider. Count gonna be full now. Nolan Gorman is on deck for St. Louis. Full count, payoff pitch. We'll do it again. This one popped up. Pete Alonso's gonna call for it. He gets under it. And there's now 2 away here on the top of the 8th.
The designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman now steps into the box, looks at a 96-mile-per-hour four-seam. Gorman 0 for 3 on the day. Another fastball right across the plate. Adams looking to continue what has been a very good inning pitching-wise for these Mets. 0-2 count. Barely able to foul off that slider right there.
Ball.
Fastball high from Adams. 1-2 count.
Outside. Ball.
Oh. Another tough one right there. 2-2 count.
Ball.
Can't get him to chase the slider right there. Count now full. Adams with the payoff pitch on the way to Gorman. 3-2.
That's a ball. Take your base.
That one's going to back him off the plate. It's going to be a walk. That'll bring up Nolan Arenado, who walked in his previous at-bat. We got Gorman on first. First pitch to Arenado's going to be pop foul. Alonso going to reach. He's going to reach over into the Mets dugout, and he's going to walk right in there smoothly. You'll love to see it. Mets make it out of the 8th unscathed. Alonso, Alvarez, and Stewart due up. Andrew Kittredge is your new pitcher. He has been very solid. Hasn't given up a run yet on this young season for the Cardinals. All right, so here come the Mets. In this inning, we can go ahead and let Edwin Diaz be ready and waiting. He will come into the game in the top of the 9th. Mets looking to add on some insurance runs here. As Pete Alonso is swinging at the first pitch. If that one would have been a little bit higher over Donovan's head, we might have had a chance at a double. Instead, 1 pitch, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez now, up to the dish. Didn't realize that Alvarez has 14 walks on the season. So even though that batting average is 244, the on-base percentage at a nice 351 clip.
Yeehaw!
Late on that sinker.
No ball. 2 strikes.
late action on that sinker. I thought it was going to be a fastball. 0-2 count.
1-2.
Slider misses away. Mets looking good in these Citi Connect jerseys. I don't know what I'm doing right there. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Oh, somehow, some way, that one fell in. And the Mets.
Up next for the Mets.
Yeah, look at Alvarez. He's like, I don't know, man. You got to shrug on that one. That's a pitch that he was not supposed to be able to hit.
No.
Got ball one right there. Alvarez, I love you, dog. But we're going to go with the pinch runner here. Bader or Taylor? I'm going to go with Taylor. Tyrone Taylor has made some big plays for the Mets in the last couple of games, particularly against San Francisco.
Be safe.
And now let's see if he can come through in the clutch. And
Ball.
I'm trying to think, should I go for a steal? I'll probably run when we get more closer to a deciding pitch in the count. Until then, we're just going to stay put because DJ Stewart is going to put a good swing on that baseball, and this one's going to get Tyrone Taylor home easily. So pinch running for Francisco Alvarez pays dividends as DJ Stewart has his third double on the season. It's an RBI, and the Mets now take a 3-1 lead late against St. Louis. You love to see it. All right, so in steps Starling Marte. Stewart on second.
Ball.
We're going to have Omar Narvaez come into the game for Alvarez in the top half of the inning. Edwin Diaz now has a 2-run lead to work with. Mets looking to add to that. Swing and a miss from Marte right there.
1-1.
Nasty pitch. DJ Stewart on second.
D-Route.
Breaking pitches really killing me. That slider is nasty. 1-2 count. Ooh, and it got me again for a third time. 3 sliders back to back to back. And they make Marte look bad. 0 for 2 day from Vientos.
That's a ball.
But he did draw a walk in his last AB.
1 ball. No strike.
Excuse me, in the 5th. Stewart's on second. Mets looking to add to this lead. Vientos a little late on that one. It's popped to shallow right. Play is going to be made, but the damage is done. DJ Stewart sets things up nicely for Edwin Diaz. It's a 3-1 lead after the RBI double. Mama, there goes that man. Edwin Diaz, 5 save opportunities, 5 for 5. As now we'll bring in Omar Narvaez to catch in this game. Look, the entrance was so good, they said let's do it again. As we get another look at Edwin Diaz coming out the pen. As he so famously does, 6 innings pitch for him. As he's coming in this game, looking to close the door on a very good St. Louis team. St. Louis 19-6 on the season. Mets, a few games over 500. After being successful in San Francisco, this would be a big win confidence-wise. Sonny Gray really pitched a good game.
The left fielder, Jordan
Right now, the Mets
Walker.
with a chance to close the door on St. Louis. Jordan Walker going to be the first man that Diaz will see here out of the pen. Swinging a miss as Walker can't catch up with the 100-plus mile fastball. This one going to be popped up. Navarez, who just came into the game here in the top of the ninth, he's going to get active, make the catch, and that'll be the first gone here in the ninth. So we got McNeil playing third now, Mauricio playing second base, and Navarez catching. Diaz hits 99 on the gun right there. It's going to be a ball. Comes right back with a good two-seamer. For some reason, the umpire says ball two. Can't deny that one. 102 on the gun, 2-1 count. Diaz really throwing cheese right now, 2-2 count. Newbar able to foul that one off. This one hits a left. Nimmo is there. And the Mets now have the Cardinals down to their final out here in the top of the ninth as we look to shut the door on this talented Cardinals team. Contreras now steps in. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Fouls off the 101 mile per hour four-seamer. You see him shaking his head right there. He's like, bro. Fouls off another one. Mets now have the Cardinals down to their final strike. As you can hear the crowd starting to come alive. Edwin Diaz looking to get his 6th save of the year. 0-2 count. Fouled off. Oh, 2 count. This one flown out to center. Marte gets under it. And that is your ball game. The Mets win their first win in these clean Citi Connect jerseys. It's love all around. First time the Mets have probably worn purple since they had the Mercury Mets jerseys. But they look good in the black, gray, and purple style jerseys. Brooks Raley gets his 2nd win on the season. 6th save of the year for Edwin Diaz. And the Mets start the series off here against the Cardinals with a win. It was an all-around team effort. Good throw right there from DJ Stewart. Brandon Nimmo, probably a player of the game. 2 very big clutch hits in this game. A triple and a double. That was a big double play churned in the game at that point, and DJ Stewart adding to what was a 2-1 lead, making it 3-1. Edwin Diaz comes in, shuts the door, and the Mets come away with the victory as we predicted. Brandon Nimmo, your player of the game. We appreciate you rocking with BYC Gaming. Follow, like, comment, subscribe if you like what you heard and what you saw. We are out, y'all. Peace.
For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.